This is slide 3 of our 90s 2000s unit. What a mess. Yes, what a mess. This involves the various scandals surrounding President Clinton and his terms in office. So, to begin with, we have to go back to Clinton's time as governor of Arkansas. Clinton was investigated for his involvement in a real estate deal known as Whitewater. There was a Whitewater development company, a real estate development company in Arkansas, who supposedly got some questionable favors from the Arkansas state government on some tax laws and things like that. And the question was whether President Clinton had used his influence as governor to help this real estate deal go through, because he was part owner in Whitewater Development. So no indictments were handed down, but it does begin a series of investigations into Clinton's personal and public life. Okay. Next, we see an event involving an actress named Jennifer Flowers. And this is Jennifer Flowers down here on the left, and there in the little bitty circle here on the right. Flowers was an actress who alleged during the 1992 campaign, Clinton's first presidential campaign, that she had a 12-year affair with Clinton. She played tapes of conversations to prove that she had this. Now, it wasn't, he didn't do anything illegal, but it does bring into question some of the, the morals, the values, and so forth of Clinton. Okay. Now, fast forward about 2 years to 1994. This involves a woman named Paula Jones, and you see her down there in the middle and up here on the top. Paula Jones was a former Arkansas state government employee who had accused President Clinton of sexual harassment while he was governor of Arkansas. Nothing was proven guilty, but again, it continues a pattern that we see developing here. Okay? Now, all of this will sort of come to a head with the most famous of these affairs involving a woman named Monica Lewinsky. Okay? This is January 1998, and Lewinsky is here on the right and in the bottom left here. Okay? Lewinsky was a White House intern, and it was discovered that Clinton was having an affair with this White House intern named Monica Lewinsky. To make matters worse, it was discovered that he had lied about the affair and tried to cover it up. Okay? Problem was, he didn't just lie to his wife or whoever, which he did, but he had lied under oath about the affair. So, to get to the bottom of this, Congress appoints a man named Ken Starr. He was a former lawyer and judge. Congress appoints Ken Starr initially to investigate the suicide death of a White House lawyer, a friend of the Clintons, named Vince Foster. He was originally appointed to investigate that and the Whitewater deal. But the longer he's kept on, the more scandals keep popping up. So Congress expands the investigation into numerous areas, including the Monica Lewinsky affair. After a couple years of investigations, Ken Starr will file what's known as the Starr Report, okay, that alleged that Clinton had lied about the Lewinsky affair even going on During a sworn deposition to Congress, Clinton was giving testimony to Congress. Under sworn oath, he claimed, I did not have an affair with this woman. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, was the famous quote he makes to Congress under oath. The Starr report reveals that he did have an affair with Lewinsky and that he had lied about it. Which brings us to impeachment. Okay? Now, quick little reminder here what impeachment is. It's not getting kicked out of office. Everybody thinks it is. It's not. Impeaching simply means that you are going to bring charges against an elected official. Could be any elected official. We're talking about it in terms of a president here. Okay? So in December 1998, congressional Republicans in the House are going to pass 2 articles of impeachment. One, perjury before a grand jury that Clinton had lied under oath, and 2, obstruction of justice, that he had tried to cover up the affair and the investigation. This makes Clinton only the 2nd president ever to be impeached. The first one was Andrew Johnson, back during Reconstruction. So we are starting and ending our year in U.S. history here with a presidential impeachment. So the trial will go to the Senate in almost a party line vote. There are some crossovers both ways, but most Democrats vote not guilty. Most Republicans vote guilty, just as you would expect. Clinton is found not guilty on both charges. Okay? So he doesn't get kicked out of office. He doesn't go to jail or anything like that. But it will leave a stain on his presidency. As many good things as Clinton does, and I think he's a good president overall, this is what he's known for, the scandals. Much like Nixon. I think Nixon was a good president, but he'll forever be known for Watergate. I think just as a country, we tend to look for the flaws in people and look for ways to kind of bring celebrities down. And this is another example of that.